12,880 pounds, not 13. You're going to hear me say 13,880 in just a second. Ignore that. It's 12,880. Have a great day. 13,880 pounds. This is an Impact 361 toy hauler here at HaylettRV of Coldwater, Michigan. And if you'd like to see if we have this in stock, how we have it equipped, and what we're asking with clear, publicly published, there we go, transparent pricing, visit the link in the YouTube video description. And if you're already on our website, then you already have our price tags. Now keep in mind, this video is an example of one Impact 361 that we have had, not necessarily the one that we do have. So it could be different, and that's why I leave you that link so you can verify what we have. And by the way, our pricing that you see is free of those annoying, pesky, hidden charges. Everything with the exception of like state-regulated fees like sales tax and plates are the only things not included in our price tag. For more details on that, just give us a call. So it's hard to believe when you go through an Impact that it's actually the little brother to the Fuzion fifth wheel. And that's really the most impressive thing about it. This is already insanely feature-packed, extremely well-engineered design, a DSI Quality Award winner, and when these come in, our pre-checks on, well, generally anything Keystone, but especially the Fuzion and Impact family, they come in clean. Our final checks before you take it home, they're clean. We don't get the phone calls that they're coming back with problems. It performs, and it performs like every time. And I mean, really, what more could you ask for? That's the whole point. This is a triple slide. We've got all the storage in the bedroom slide. We've got the dual living room and kitchen opposing slide outs for that big space. We got a loft, we got a bath and a half. I have to put the tape measure to it. Looking at it, it feels like a 10-foot garage. I don't have that hard spec on me at this time. Again, visit that link in the video description to get handy stuff like that. So, what makes this thing? Why is why is its brother, the Fuzion, the #1 selling fifth wheel toy hauler out there? And this is the same thing. This is just the all thriller, no filler piece. Though that being said, it still has some glitz and glitter. She is pretty. Now, one of the first questions I get with people a lot of times when we get a slide out on the door side is, what does that do to my awning? So I wanted to leave the awning out so that you could see it. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you, oh, it's fine, or no, it takes away from it. I'm going to let you form that opinion. So when you look straight down it, you still have room here for a picnic table. However, when I step back sideways, you need to understand that you're occupying less than 20% of your awning square foot coverage, because you see how the slides over here, you still have all this open space over here for patio and picnic use too. So does it protrude under the awning a little? Of course it does. Yes, it does. Does it really affect how you use the RV? I will let you make that decision. I'm here to give you information, let you make decisions. So, why are these things so darn high quality? Why are we having such great sterling service records with them? It starts with the chassis, and what I like about this is that it has a true wide body chassis. That's a really misunderstood and often unknown thing in the RV business. Wide body RVs often still ride on standard body chassis. This is an extra wide body chassis, and you can tell because of how far out the stabilizer jacks here sit. They actually sit on the outside of the frame, and they're actually mounted on a slight angle to give you superior stabilization. This does have 6-point hydraulic auto leveling. Now as we start moving up the way, we get into our walls. This has CNC routed walls and window cuts. Computer engineered machine precision making the cuts on this. Not that I don't have any lack of respect for the guys with the router drills and stuff like that. It's just that this goes a step above and beyond. So everything has a tighter, better, more solid fit and finish. We've got our Onan 5500 generator up front. That now on an Impact, that does share a fuel cell with the fuel filling tank in back. In Fuzion, they'll actually be separate. So that's kind of just one of the differences there. The differences between the two are mostly cosmetic, because everything that matters is all in an Impact. We've got our wide body construction. I mentioned that auto leveling. We've got our high gloss gel coated sidewalls here. And the reflectivity content on this is just something to behold. It is beautiful. enclosed privatized docking center right here, and there's a little feed hole basically there so that all your water connections and everything and your cable, TV, and all that can come up in here. I do like that battery disconnect too, because this thing is loaded with electronics that will trickle draw the battery if you're not paying attention. And right here you have a handy little like spray connect port so that you can do little campsite cleanups and things like that if need be. And we've got these are actually compression latches. See how it kind of bounces because it's not a true slam latch, even though you can usually get away with it. Auto leveling controls in a smart, easy spot. I've seen some brands that actually mount them on the other side of the trailer. That doesn't make any sense. This has the same Blizzard package as the Fuzion fifth wheels. So, enclosed, insulated, forced air, heated underbelly. We've got a insulated floor in the garage. Now, where you have a fuel cell, you can't have a full underbelly enclosure, but they do still have an insulated floor. They've got extra insulation in the roof, in the nose cap, above the pin box, everywhere that they can. They also put an extra large furnace on these. So we've got our patio party deck back here with the MoreRide Quickset telescopic thing here. It's very simple and easy to use. It sets up a lot faster. It's way more sturdy when it's set up. And we do have usually at this price point, you get a manual rear awning if you get any awning. This still has a power awning. And by the way, anything power, whether it's the slide outs, this awning, the other awning, they all have a manual override. Now, we have added a second air conditioner to this one, but remember, this might not be the one we have in stock, but typically speaking, an RV of this size, we're going to put a second AC on it if we have our choice. Now, what do I mean by that? We sell these fast. So if we sell out of them, sometimes we call the factory and say, I don't care what you got, we need it now because I need inventory, because we don't like to sell from an empty shelf. We're not a, you know, I mean, we have it here, you can go camping now kind of dealer. Can we order you something? Of course. Of course. And we're happy to do so. But we also like to have things here ready, willing, and able to take care of you. I also like that we have the triple steps for both doors for easy entry. The air vents, just little material selection differences here. Like if you listen, you can hear that's actual metal, not plastic. It's higher grade materials for longer lasting. Probably why we're not having quality issues with these. Now, people sometimes have a heart attack when they can see the cables on these cable slides. And it's because you don't understand them. And it's okay to be afraid of what you don't understand. That's why I put these videos together. So, this is aircraft grade cable. You're not going to have corrosion issues. This cable slide is two things. It's the lightest and most expensive in the business. Really think about that. Would they be using the most expensive slide system possible if it was not the best performing slide system that they've tested? I'll let you figure the answer out because it's pretty obvious when you really think about it. Larger 16-inch radials, and I love the real beefy looking, almost like rally wheels on that. You've actually got blue backlit speakers here. At night it has like a real cool glow, especially the blue-gray contrast going on here. Oh, it'll look fine. It'll look darn fine. Wider 30-inch garage entry door here, and it's friction hinged so that it doesn't slam against the side of the coach is a nice thing. Now this has the same structure, especially in the garage, but it has the same structure as Big Brother Fuzion. They didn't chintz on construction. It's just a trim level difference. But again, this impact is frankly jazzier than most fifth wheel toy haulers already, and then Fuzion goes a step above and beyond. So this thing is already way more than you're going to need. It's just awesome. So we do have the power drop bed up top. I simply left that up to show you the living room experience. We've got our dual sofas that can fold over into a sleeper, and they kind of have a faux theater seat sort of thing going on. All you have to do is roll that over. When you put them both down, they will kiss right in the middle, so you have this like lower mega bunk, you have a top mega bunk, and on a day like today when you just want some fresh air, by the way, there's a little pull handle here, so you don't have to be as tall as me. You've got your handy little screen door that you can drop down to get full cross breezes on here. Now, just like, there we go. It's a slow rise, by the way. That threw me off the first time, too. Just like Big Brother Fuzion, they use the largest garage windows in their class. That is awesome. It gives us such a better living room look and feel. Oh, I'm glad I put this up here for a reason. This ladder, you notice how it's got a second set of hooks. Like I've got it hooked up there right now. But if you start paying attention, you'll notice you have a second set right here. Why is that? Well, this upper hook is so that you can use it to get to the loft bed up here. This lower hook is so you can use it to get to this upper power bed up here, so you don't have to climb and step all over your seating. That extra little detail is the kind of thought processes that we have going into these impacts. It's awesome. They're thinking of the details that other people simply are not. So our garage floor, we've got 9 5,000-pound pull-rated tie-downs. They are all welded directly to the chassis. They have what's called waffle-style construction back here. It's, when I describe it as that, it's very easy to understand. You've got 3 main chassis beams on this wide-body chassis. Then they have horizontal cross members that go through here. So these are welded straight to those main beams. You can tie a Polaris razor to this thing and flip the entire floor upside down, and these won't give up the ghost. It is terribly impressive. Half bath over here. Now, even the half bath has a porcelain foot flush. And you've got a handy little breeze window, and you do have a shade there, by the way. But the half bath has a sink and medicine cabinet inside the half bath. And that sounds like a stupid thing to talk about, but really think about it. If you look around, a lot of times you'll see like a closet toilet. Then it'll have a sink out here. But the sink is protruding into your garage and function space. Now it's all self-contained, see? Also, when you come up in here, even in the garage bathroom, if you will, you have a larger max air fan with a power wall control switch, so you don't have to be 12 foot tall to reach that thing. Notice too that all the door frames, or all the doors are fully framed out so that the walls are fully structural. I mean, look at this. This has like, what, 4-inch interior structural walls? That's incredible. Want to throw a TV in here? Knock yourself out. I do like, too, that they have a larger stone guard down here so that, like, foot pegs aren't going to dig the walls up. I've seen some RVs that only have, like, a 3-inch diamond plate at the bottom. It's worthless. It literally stops nothing. It has to be at least this tall, or else it does no good. By the dual airs, by the way, and they both have their own thermostat. So they're both tied into the central system. But if it gets hotter in the garage first, which it probably will, then because there's an AC built right in the, well, it's covered up by the bed right now. But there's an AC back here, and then there's another air conditioner up front. That gives you, they're both supporting the living room at the same time, but it gives you better coverage on the ends of the RV. So as we step inside here, it just continues to be beautiful. I love the entertainment center. I think it's perfectly placed. It's easily viewable anywhere in the living area. A lot of fifth wheel toy haulers have a similar layout, but they'll have storage here and they'll have an entertainment center here. But the problem with that is, if someone is doing any sort of cooking or whatever, they lose the entertainment. Now nobody gets left out. Everybody is in the mix. This is a fun, family-friendly entertainer's floor plan, and I love that phrase. That is a fun thing to say out loud. TV does swing out and pivot, by the way, so it can be even more easily viewed by different people. All-in-one, Bluetooth, DVD, blah, 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 blah. Store it, or your master control panel right here, all your slide access and everything. Everything is simple, easy to access right where it belongs. Now, over here, we like to outfit most of our RVs, especially things like this that can be used off the beaten path, with gas and electric refrigerators, because electric fridges are great for park use, but they're not great for mobile use. If you're going to tow and go off the beaten path, they're not as awesome. If you're just going to be park using it, though, then they're fine. So we see something like an Impact as a tower, as a goer, getting used off the beaten path, like maybe in the sand dunes here in beautiful Michigan. You know, that's where we see this going on. We got our solid surface kitchen counters, and you've got awesome prep space in here. I love how it wraps around, and I love this strip of counter space right here with that handy power outlet. It's your perfect little appliance or phone charge station. Speaking of appliance stations, that's also an ideal location for them back there. We've got our stainless double basin undermounted sink flush cover. Now we even include, well, not we, Fuzion, not we here at HaylettRV, includes a handy little waste basket, so you don't have to try to like find a place to stuff one. And you've got great kitchen drawer space, and I actually like that they have the presence of mind to put a larger drawer on the bottom. It gives you room for like your bigger handled stuff. Now, the loft up here, some people don't care about a loft, and if that's your situation, that's fine. It's also a perfect attic for that long-term storage stuff you don't use every day. Now you've got really awesome storage going on. The kitchen actually kind of wraps around this area, and I do like that they put a coat closet here. You can grab your jacket, hop on your toy, and head on out. It's all you know, very logically located. All hidden hinge cabinet doors, which I like too, because if you're going down the road and you hit a bump and the door pops a little bit, it will close itself. It will try to close itself instead of banging around. We've got heated, nope, I'm sorry, that's something on the Fuzion. This is a triple recliner. A lot of people look at this, they say, okay, that's a recliner, that's a recliner. I've seen this Thomas Paine couch before, but pull the ripcord in the middle and bang, we've actually also got a wall-hugging recliner love seat, basically, going on here. It's awesome. They didn't waste any opportunities to do something fun. Now, because it's a toy hauler with a super tall roof, we've got super tall slides, which means super tall windows, which means expansive scenic views. When you're standing here, you're looking out at your adventure. You're not looking at a wall. You get to look at everything. Plus, the way that they put these oversized windows in the hallway, you get superior visibility everywhere. You know, you probably bought a toy hauler so you could go to a fun, scenic destination, not so you could stay inside. They get it at Keystone, Fuzion / Impact. They just get it. Little stupid stuff like this, I love it. Like the little step hallway light, and pardon that the steps are dirty. It's a little muddy outside. This thing was flawless before I walked in it, so that's my fault. Moving up here, and I like the bathroom door opens the correct way. It opens so I don't have to walk backwards down the steps. Look at that little tall slot of real estate right there. That's perfect for like stacking up maybe extra toilet paper, or some people like a standing roll, you know, holder, something like that. Again, porcelain foot flush. If it's in the garage, you're going to have it in the master bath as well. But I love the laundry hamper. That is something that a lot of people don't think about. Where do you put the clothes you wore yesterday? Well, they thought about that here. And that's the thing. It's not so much that there's a hamper here. It's that they have the presence of mind to understand how people camp, how people use these things. Not just an engineer designing it. That's the Fuzion advantage. And good information like this, like all the information that we're giving you here, that's the HaylettRV advantage. And I don't care where you live. This thing's on wheels. We do hitching, pieces, parts, trades, financing, everything in between. Truck and trailer package deals. If you have half ton, you need a heavy duty 3/4 or 1 ton, whatever you want to pull this with. We do that too. You know, we do everything here. So all kinds of good linen storage space for towels, beach towels, all your shampoos and stuff. And a one-piece, seamless, molded, self-reinforced shower with seating area. A lot of people, when these things travel, you want the doors like this because that's where the lock is. But when you're at your destination, I actually recommend you leave it slit open to that side because now it's easy access. Makes a lot more sense that way, doesn't it? Plenty of headroom in here. You're not going to bang your head. Even a handy little double medicine cabinet. So you got like plenty of room in here. Not a small sink. Just a big honking countertop set of real estate here. Alright, let's go up front to the bedroom. We got a sliding pocket privacy door here. Here's that second air conditioner that we were talking about. Full walk-in height. And this has a king bed on their glide-a-bed system. If you notice, there's room under that. Now, when this slide out comes in, it will push the bed against the wall. When the slide out goes out, the bed is actually like on a spring-loaded system. It will self-correct back to the neutral center position and give you a king walk-around north-south bed. It gives you all the benefits of a full bedroom slide fifth wheel at vastly less weight and cost. It is a genius, awesome design. And you're even going to enjoy the entertainment of a swing-out, easy view and flat screen here in your bedroom with these guys. And your closet slide's not just closet. You're also picking up extra dresser space in here as well. I don't care what you're looking for. It's got it all. I mean, you can start naming off things in a toy hauler, and you can check every single one of them off this list. This is terribly impressive. I like this brand. I'm really smitten with this whole family of RVs right now. I think that these guys have just got it absolutely nailed. I think they understand who camps, how they camp, what they're looking for, and what they're doing better than anything else I've seen on the market. So give us a call. Take care. Stay safe. Have fun. And happy camping, everyone.